Welcome to Viking Entertainment. Up for a gritty, pulse-pounding crime thriller? Step into MobLand, where London's old-school mob families play a deadly game of power, loyalty, and revenge. The fragile peace between two rival mob families shatters, and the streets erupt into war. If you crave intense drama, explosive twists, and complex characters, MobLand is your next obsession. Stick around. I'm breaking down everything you need to know before you watch. The main cast includes Tom Hardy as Harry de Souza, the Harrigans fixer, calm, calculating, and fiercely loyal. Harry cleans up messes, brokers secret deals, and does whatever it takes to keep the Harrigan empire from collapsing.
Pierce Brosnan as Conrad Harrigan, the powerful patriarch of the Harrigan family, ruthless and commanding, holding the family empire together by any means necessary.
Helen Mirren as Maeve Harrigan, Conrad's wife and matriarch, quietly manipulative, expertly pulling strings to protect her family.
Jeff Bell as Ritchie Stevenson, a ruthless rival mob boss whose bitter feud and thirst for revenge against the Harrigans ignite the brutal power struggle at the heart of the series.
Paddy Considine as Kevin Harrigan, Conrad's sharp and tough eldest son, quick to see through family games and driven by a complex mix of empathy and ruthless instinct. Anson Boone as Eddie Harrigan, Kevin's reckless son, whose impulsive decisions spark deadly conflict. Joanne Froggatt as John de Souza, Harry's wife, caught in the crossfire as her family's secrets unravel. Mandeep Dillon as Serafina Harrigan, daughter of Conrad from another relationship, sharp, defiant, and deeply involved in the high-stakes world of jewelry and diamond trading. Daniel Betts as Brendan Harrigan, Conrad's insecure son, desperate for respect and willing to take dangerous risks to prove himself. Before we dive deeper, hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated. Help Viking grow. Your support means the world. Thank you. The war begins with the brutal murder of Tommy Stevenson, heir to a rival crime family. The killing shatters a fragile peace, throwing London's criminal world into chaos. At Tommy's funeral, tension crackles through the air. Two families face off, suspicion thick in the atmosphere. Eddie spirals out of control, slurring, snorting cocaine in public, and Harry quietly arms himself, knowing this ceremony is the spark that lights a powder keg. The very next day, a car bombing rips through London's streets. It's a cold, ruthless message from Maeve Harrigan, a calculated move to crush the Stevensons and spark full-scale war. The explosion sends shockwaves through the city and shakes the fragile balance of power. The Harrigans realize the battle has gone beyond the streets. It's now a fight for survival. Forced to abandon the city's chaos, Harry calls Jan, Gina, and their closest allies to the safety of the Harrigan estate in the Cotswolds. This remote sanctuary quickly becomes a fortress, a gathering point for their loyalists and family members. For Ritchie Stevenson, it's the breaking point. The violence, the pressure, the constant threat, it drives him to question everything he's fought for. This is no longer just a turf war. It's a war driven by revenge, cold, calculated, and deeply personal. Brendan, desperate to prove himself, drags Serafina, a rising star in the legitimate jewelry trade, into a risky deal in Antwerp. The deal is a setup. Both are kidnapped by cartel enforcers tied to the Stevenson clan and shipped to Amsterdam. While Brendan's fate hangs in the balance, Serafina's captivity is live-streamed, shattering the family. Harry races against time, forced into an alliance with Kat McAllister, one of Europe's most feared mafia queens, in a desperate bid to bring her home. Back in London, Maeve pulls the strings, playing her ruthless game as enemies close in from all sides. But as the Harrigans fight their enemies on the streets, a more insidious threat emerges. Corrupt officers infiltrate the police force, bending laws and crossing lines to bring down the family, no matter the cost. But the greatest danger isn't just out there. It's inside their own walls. One of their own is feeding their enemies. And when the truth comes out, it will tear the family apart. If this war destroys the Harrigans from within, what comes next? Who survives when loyalty becomes a weapon? And when the dust finally settles, will there even be something left to fight for? Will your favorite character make it to Season 2? MobLand is a must-watch for fans of gritty, gripping crime drama, just like us. Check out MobLand Season 1 and let us know what you think in the comments.
More info in the description. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed this video.
Thanks for watching Viking Entertainment. See you in the next one. Bye.